What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy. We're here. We're breaking down this 8 game NBA slate on tap. Before we get hit the like, subscribe, helps you turn y'all know. And yeah, we're breaking down this NBA slate. The cheat sheet will be up. And yeah, this is going to be a good slate overall. So we're going to start with the first game on tap, Dallas at Charlotte. On the Dallas side, we got some injuries to go over. Cooper Flag. What are we doing with Cooper Flag? I don't think he's going to play. Yeah, I think he's not playing. He's doubtful. He's not going to suit up. We have Marshall out. We have PJ Washington questionable. Bagley's out. Martin's probable. And then we also have Klay Thompson, who is questionable. We could be getting a lot of Brandon Williams, and we could be getting a lot of Chris Middleton. I like a lot of this team, especially against Charlotte. I'm on Middleton. I'm on Brandon Williams. Gafford's going to be certainly in play. They they got Ryan Nembhard back to a two-way contract. Yeah, to a two-way standard contract. I like his upset at the only 3.9. CC. They remember seeing that 12 rebound game? That was insane. Yeah, no points. That's all, just 12 rebounds. But yeah, I'm liking a lot of this Dallas team. You have to certainly look at them. On the Charlotte side, LaMelo Ball, I love his upside here. 85 is a great price tag on him. Clunk and Nipple, we know the upside certainly there at 7-1. And then Diabate smash spot for him at 6,000. But then everybody else is just not really much I want to go to. Um, let's go to Washington and Orlando on the Washington side. No Young, no Sar. George is questionable. Vucevic is is out, sorry. And then Gilly is out. We could be getting a lot of Will Riley at only 5'6". I still like his price tag. Bub Carrington at 5'3". I kind of rather go to Riley instead. Champagne is going to be in play at 5'2". You're just got to load up on some of this team. I mean, Jameer Watkins, you also have Jaden Hardy, though, right below him at 4-2, playing 20-ish minutes. That's not a bad price tag. So, I mean, you're gonna have to get some of this team. You're really going to have to because I mean, Julian Reese started tonight. It's just disgusting. Orlando, a good spot for Banchero. I love his upside at 9-4. Desmond Bane's gonna be the player pool at somebody 7-6. Suggs at 6-4. You're gonna have to like. I love Wendell Carter. Good spot for him. Good spot for him. And then let's go to the Nets game. Just kind of highlighting some plays here and there. On the Detroit side, Kay Cunningham 11,000. You can't go wrong playing Cade. If you can fit him in, you can fit him in. And then the rest of this team, I'm not really getting too much of. Maybe some Duren at 8,000, but that's a high price tag. A Sir Thompson, you could intrigue me with at only 5.5. I'm not really getting a Holland. I'm not really getting a Robinson too much of. Not really going to Stewart. And again, there's not much else I want to go on this team. On the Cleveland side, no Mitchell. So James Harden 9-2 playing with that fractured thumb. I'd rather go to other spin ups. Mobley, you could play at 8-2. Maybe Tyson, but I'm much rather just drop down to Sam Merrill instead. I only 5-4. Short air, not really getting too much of. Keon Ellis has had a few good games. 4-2, certainly in play. So on the Knicks and Toronto game. So again, I'm not really getting too much of this Knicks team. I'm trying to really narrow down that player pool. Brunson 9-1. I'd rather go to other spin ups. Karl Anthony Towns. There's other centers in better spots than him. Josh Hart. No, Mikal Bridges not really going to at 6-1. Jose Alvarado 3-6. Yeah, that's a good price, but still not really getting too much of that. Again, how much I really want to get in the Knicks or the Raptors personally. I'm not really getting too much of this Raptors team, to be honest with you. So let's just go ahead and go to the Nets game. Brooklyn and Miami, I will play some of Brooklyn. MPJ though, I do want to get to Traore at 5,000. That's the spot I do like with no Denim. I do want to go to Denim or Danny Wolf. I almost said Eeyore Denim. I do want to go to Danny Wolf. Um, and then yeah, Grant Nelson. Gosh, yeah, Wolf and Traore are my two main options. On the Heat though, good spot for Bam Adebayo at only 8-3. Love that for him. I love Tyler Hero at 7-3. Way too cheap in my opinion. Javi Jaquez is going to be in the player pool along with Pele Larson. Those are two guys you can certainly look at as well. And then OKC at Chicago on the OKC side, no McCain, no Williams, no Hartenstein, no Mitchell. Um, I'm loading up on Alex Caruso and I'm loading up on Lou Dort as well. You can intrigue me with some Jared McCain as well. And then Casey Wallace certainly in play, and so is Shed. I'm really just not getting to Isaiah Joe or Wiggins personally. Those are the two I'm really not going too much of. On the Bulls, not really want to go to much of this team. Maybe some Yabusele at 5'2". That's certainly in play. Josh Giddey, I'm not really going to revenge narrative. 7-8 though, I'm not really going to. Maybe some Okoro. Eh. And then yeah, let's go to these last two games. Spurs at the 76ers. Wembanyama, good spot for him at 10-7. One of my favorite sets of the slate. And then I'm just either playing Wembanyama or I'm going to the values and Keldon Johnson, Dylan Harper, and Champagnie. Mainly Dylan Harper will be my main focal point. And then on the Philly side, maybe some Barlow at 4-4, but no Embiid. I'm not really getting into Maxi though. Maybe, I mean, someone Drummond at 5,000 could be intriguing as well. But yeah, that's mainly it. Let's wrap this slate up. Memphis and Minnesota. On the Memphis side, no Edie, no Morant, Aldama, and Coward are both questionable. Walter Clayton would be my main option along with Taylor Hendricks. Those are the two guys I'm really focused on, and I want to get some of Spencer or and Wells. It's just the minutes with Spencer, man, are so annoying. Man, oh man. Minnesota, my main guy would be obviously Anthony Edwards in a great spot. I love that. I love Rudy Gobert in a good spot as well. And that's basically it. I'm really getting to on the Minnesota side. So again, that wraps up this 8 game slate for us as go. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. It was great to see everybody. Have a good one.